Hey, I'm Cheryl with Cheryl.wTf, your wicked business coach. And today I want to know, would you like to get 10 referrals in just 3 hours worth of work? I sure do. So I'm going to tell you how. Now, do you think you can do that with 3 hours worth of marketing? Doubtful. Marketing is a long game. You're not going to get 10 referrals with 3 hours worth of marketing most of the time. And the leads it's going to generate aren't that warm. I'm going to tell you some clear step-by-step instructions on how to get warm referrals and to do it in just 3 hours. So stay tuned. First, let's address the elephant in the room. Where are you going to get 3 hours? I have good news. I'm asking you to do 3 hours over the course of 3 weeks. I hope that helps. And then I'm going to break it down for you some more. So that first hour, you can break that up into 15-minute segments. You can do this on your phone. You can do it while you're watching TV. You can even do it while you're sitting on the toilet. Easy peasy. That second hour, that needs to be a whole block of time. So think about where you're going to pull that from. Can you delegate some work to someone else? Are you going to stay late one day or work through a lunch? Make sure you write it down. Commit to it. 1 hour. The third hour, you can also break up into 15-minute segments, so hopefully that makes it a little bit easier. Now, if you're like me and you like to time block, then you absolutely can do a lot of the things that I'm going to ask you to do in the first and the third hour all at one go. So it's totally an option if that's what works for you. Let's take a moment and talk about Power Referral Partners. You might also know the term of contact spheres. These are people whose customers are also your customers, or people who are in a position to know that your customer needs to be your customer, maybe even before the customer does. And so your next step is going to brainstorm a list of people in your contact sphere and get creative with it. You know, an obvious one is a real estate agent and a loan officer. They can refer business back and forth to each other all the time. Another obvious one is a general contractor and a plumber or an electrician. But let's get creative. If you're a real estate agent, who knows your customer needs to sell their house before they start looking for you? What about a housekeeper cleaning service? They're going to know that somebody's starting to clean out and get a house in condition to show. Or maybe an elder care person. They may know that the person they've been caring for in their home is reaching a point where they're going to have to sell the house and transition into assisted living. These make excellent referral partners. So get creative. Think outside the box a little bit. Who knows your customer? Make a list. Be specific. Write down those professions. For the next step, you are going to go on LinkedIn. Hopefully you already have a profile, but if you don't, it's time to make one. Contractors, I'm looking at you. This is free advertising. There is no reason to not have one. So create an account and fill in the profile. If you missed my video the other week about BNI profiles, go check it out. It's going to tell you all about why these are important. Even if you're not in BNI, the information still applies. Use it for LinkedIn, use it for your other social media. If you haven't looked at your LinkedIn profile in a while, go check it out. Give it a little update, spruce it up a bit. I'm sure you can make some improvements. Everybody can. Once you have your profile, then you're going to start looking for those people from that brainstorm list, those people who are your Power Referral Partners. And you're going to start sending them connection requests. When you send a connection request, you have an option to send a message with it. And you're going to send a message. And don't worry, I'm going to make this super easy. I have a template for you. Here's the template. And go check out the description in the video and you'll be able to copy and paste that template. I told you, I make this easy. So your message is going to say something along the lines of, hi, insert the name of the person you're talking to. Give your profession. Give your location, if your location matters for what you do. I'm looking to connect with people who make good referral partners. Would you be open to a networking call? I'd like to learn more about you and your business and see how we might be able to help each other. That's it. Super easy. And LinkedIn is the place to do this. That's why people are there, for networking to grow their businesses. You do this 15 minutes a day for 4 days. Someone is going to respond yes. I promise I do this all the time myself. You see that? I have a super hot tip for you. So listen up. Make sure you're paying attention. You may have heard that it can take 5 to 7 touches before somebody will do business with you. What they don't talk about is it can take up to 27 touches before somebody will refer business to you. You need to be top of mind. You need to be that first person they think of when they hear something that means it's a good referral. So keep listening, and I'm going to break it down for you and tell you how you're going to get to 27. I promise, I'm going to make it easy. The good news is you've already sent a connection request, messaged with them, and scheduled that first call. You already have 3 touches on your way to 27. And remember, this person is a referral partner, a Power Referral Partner. They can send you 10 deals or more. Make this a long-term thing. This is worth gold. It is worth getting those 27 touches. So you have 3. What else do we need to do? When you're setting up that networking meeting, make sure you get their email address and their phone number. This is important. And then you're going to schedule a message, text message, email, whatever makes you happy. That's going to go out 24 hours before your meeting, reminding them about the meeting. That gives you another touch. You're going to schedule another one to go out 1 hour before the meeting, reminding them about the meeting. Another touch. During the meeting, here's another one of these gold tips. You're going to invite them to come visit your business networking group. Not a member of one? Why not? Those are gold. I'm a member of BNI. I love it. Across the board, the average value of a seat in a BNI chapter is $30,000. My chapter, $38,000. It is well worth your time and effort to belong to a networking group. Now, obviously, I'm partial to BNI, but there are a few other ones out there, and some have more rules, some have less. Some we meet every week, some a little bit less often. Find what fits for you. Well worth it. You're going to invite this person to come visit your business networking group. That's giving them something of value, and it's giving you another excuse to talk to them again. After your networking meeting, send them another message, follow up, recap what you talked about, recap what your services are, send them a link to your social media, list out the action items that you may have both agreed to. Make sure the email is something of value. That gives you another touch. Then you're going to schedule another email. This one's an introduction. Introduce them to somebody in your network who could be a referral partner for them. You're giving them something of value because you're hoping to get something of value from them. If you've got more than one, even better. Schedule several. Schedule them to go out 1 a week for the next 3 or 4 weeks. It's going to take you 2 seconds, especially if you do them all at one time. And that's keeping you in front of them for weeks with value, not a hard sell. Well worth your time. And if they've agreed to come to your networking meeting, then do the same thing you did for your one-to-one networking call. Schedule an email to go out 24 hours in advance, reminding them about the meeting. And if your meeting's a lunch meeting, then send them another message an hour or 2 before the meeting, reminding them about it. Give them any instructions, how to get there, what they might need to know in order to attend. If the meeting is first thing in the morning, don't send them a message beforehand. Nobody wants a 5 a.m. email. All right, we are now on the day of your networking group chapter meeting. Make sure you arrive early, wait by the door, greet them when they come in. They are now your new best friend. Show them around, introduce them to people who would be a valuable networking partner for them. Introduce them to their referral partners. You're adding value. You're showing them how valuable your networking group is. You're building that relationship and showing them that you care about their business and you hope that they're going to care about yours. And then after the meeting, you're going to follow up with them. Ask them what they think of the meeting. Do they want to join? Would they like to come back again next week and visit again? That's going to give you another touch, both in the message and then hopefully they're going to visit again. If they decide that the meeting's just not for them, then ask for another one-on-one networking call. You want to get in front of them again. Try for the following week, if not 2 weeks. You don't want to push it out too far. So now we're up to meeting number 3. Hopefully they're visiting your networking group again, but if not, they're doing a one-on-one with you. And you're going to follow the same pattern you did for the first one. send them the reminder emails, follow up afterwards, and voila, you're broaching 20 contacts at this point, at least. It's not going to be hard to get another 7. Follow them on social media, like, comment, share, give them some value, introduce them to some more people, and keep on following up. Stick them on your email list and stay in touch. And you're going to develop that relationship, and you're going to see those referrals come in.